The sun did come back out. The cucumbers did droop. Just to confuse you, cucumbers do this limp where all the leaves flop. When they're too hot, when they're too cold, when they don't like the draft. Right now they're too hot. But if I open the door, they'll get worse because they won't like the draft either. Tara, Rosa, and Free. And I don't know if I've got any down at my son's. Onions, Dad. Both in rhubarb. Garlic. There is dwarf French beans along there. Not coming yet. Strawberry bed. Second early potatoes. No, first early potatoes. Second early shallots. Some more in there, but I need some more compost to fill them to the top. Apricot. If I'm honest, I don't know. These look like leaf. Are these fruit buds? Bigger ones? The bigger ones are usually swollen. Difficult to know because I have got a lot of crossing over branches, but I wanted to make sure I'd saved it first before I started messing with it too much. And obviously it can grow this year, and then we'll start to cut out all the crossing over branches. Right, so we've got Velotti beans down there, some other beans that I saved the seed of and I can't remember the variety, and then this one, we planted these the other day. So there, this bed is going to be worked on tomorrow. I think these are foxgloves. And they're coming out because they're poisonous. I think they've reseeded everywhere. The 3 smaller celeries that were in the greenhouse, I've moved there, and they seem like they're doing all right. Peas looking great. Do have a totally yellow one down there. All the others look all right, so I think that's just a weird seed. Sometimes when they all go yellow, you fed them too heavy. So much work is required at this beautiful allotment. We'll have a quick look in the greenhouse. So this is the bed where the asparagus is. So, the bush tomatoes, it doesn't look like the slugs are now getting. That was the worst one. I don't know if it'll make it, but it does look like it's got a new leaf on it, so I've left it. That's that. How pretty is that? That's that ranunculus. Can't remember how you say it. Have I got the label? I have, because I keep all the labels. Ranunculus. Hot pink. These are Tamande tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes, and in the middle are furline. They're now starting to get a little bit mixed up because they just are. They're all on the same tray. We have got melons in here that are doing far better than my ones at home. The Cape Gooseberry got a little scorched. The leaves got a little scorched, sun damage, put them in the greenhouse. So we've now moved them under there and hope they recover. That one is doing a little bit better. Got a bit more shade along with the melons. These melons, they're sweet potatoes. Very wet, but nothing on those as yet. Rocket. That is, oh look, even another flower head. That's really pretty. Swede, courgette, money makers. The armpits that we planted, Dad, stunning. We've got the stry peas up here, which I think is called Tigrella or something like that. We've got the remainder of the Cape Gooseberry there. The ones that are getting a bit of shade are looking a little bit better. Again, all the leaves are getting a bit scorched. So I'll try and move them down there. They weren't getting as much sun in my window, but I think it just gets so hot in here. We did get down to 2.5. So, from here, that looks a very healthy greenhouse, I think. Again, all things I want to dry out so that they can't regrow. Dandelions and nasty weeds. This, I believe, is a jasmine. That's a raspberry. So I think it's quite important that we start working on getting some of the fruit down to my sons. And I've put these little feed bottles in, but they're all... That one just emptied very quickly. It's supposed to feed them for a long time, but I did put some more alliums in along here, and I'm waiting. Oh, I think I see them coming up. Let's look. No, that's grass. Somewhere along here I put some more alliums in to keep an eye. It looks like a sunflower or something, doesn't it? That's a pink peony and a poppy that really needs to be moved, but I know the poppy will die if I dislodge it. I bet I was just going to put a few cauliflower in, maybe 3 or 4, because it's got a mesh lid. But I think I've overfilled it a little bit too much, and I think the cauliflower won't have room to grow. So this bed, I think, now is going to be for courgettes, pumpkins, and I have to build something down the centre of it. Not sure what yet. Carrots. Oh, we definitely have carrots growing. I don't know if you can see in there. I will have to uncover those tomorrow. Maybe this has made it hotter. Makes like a little mini greenhouse now, isn't it? So the carrots are growing. We'll give them a good drink tomorrow and uncover, as we will check to see if we've got any nasturtiums over the other side, that behind the greenhouse there. We've got a long bed. I also put some brocade red marigold, I think they're French marigolds, in there. Peas, not long enough for me to worry about tying them up yet. They're not drooping or dropping over, they're just growing upright. And I'm not sure if I'll need to do much more with them because they're just a dwarf variety. So maybe just a cane and a rope each end will do. That's a raspberry. And then done is I've just brought up some more plants from home, some fence paint. That's another raspberry, or two. There's a herb there. I think it's called wormwood. Smells of aniseed. The fig is gonna be fan trained. I'm doing a lot of research on that at the moment and how to do it. So we'll have a play with that down at my son's, maybe in the compost area in a big pot or something. For now, that's it. Full allotment. What's growing, what's not growing. Oh, the broad beans over there. For some reason, those ones didn't get eaten. Just got 3 left. Could be the overkill on the sticks with all the bottles, couldn't it? Sweet pea. Right, let's look if we've got anything going here. I don't know if anybody knows what. I think they might be beetroot seeds. That's definitely the perpetual spinach. So that's growing. So what we're looking for on this ground is parsnips. And I don't see anything. Maybe that's a good thing. So we've got beetroot, we've got spinach, but we have no parsnips from there yet. Rhubarb's coming. This hasn't done, but to be honest, the crown's a little bit possibly deep. So it perhaps needs forcing one year, not this year, but we'll see if it gets any taller. It's kind of got leaves now shooting from all over the place, but in a bit too deep, or I did mulch that bed. So last year it does look a little bit higher, look. I put straw and manure and stuff, and now I'm wondering if the mulch and everything's covered the crown too much. I'm just gonna have a look at that now. If I've got a digger. And then we're gonna go home. Highly possible when I planted that, I've then gone and mulched over the top, and it's left the ground a bit higher. So we'll see what that does this year. Might need to be lifted and replanted. It's this area we've got to sort, isn't it, guys? Right, go and get my son his van back. That's the main thing we need to do. So this is me saying it is Thursday the 10th of April. The sun is now shining. It is no longer cloudy.